basic inducement rule sets. Very, very important to note that down, right? And obviously make your own cheat sheets about it, right? But first of all, which will help you a lot, a shitload, is or will be this magical purple box to identify where the day started and what is the intraday structure and what goes beyond that, right? So always use this box and understand, okay, my start of the day is here. Everything which is to the left is not my internal structure again, right? So guess what? If this is all inside here, okay, awesome, that's still in this range, right? But guess what? If this is a push right here, okay, perfect. This is still only a minor inducement. Yes, it induced Asia high, right? But it's just a minor inducement. Awesome. Boom. And out of a sudden it becomes a medium one because it induced higher, right? Of course, if this now is obviously some other confirmations we will dig into later, then of course we can look for trading away from this medium inducement to the left, right? Everything inside here, minor inducements, right? Of course, even better if they sometimes do stuff like this, right? Minor inducements, okay, boom, trading the long trade into the medium inducement, into the bigger liquidity, and then trading away from that, right? So that's why you have a really nice guideline of how to use the box for day starts and to understand what's internal inducements and external inducements in terms of intraday and beyond that, right? So overall, minor inducements are usually internal inducements, right? Again, if you have like a push from here to here, you have something like this, build up, boom, inducement, some sort of break of structure in here, and then obviously you can trade mitigation into the continuation, right? But this is obviously your internal minor inducement based off this mini build-up in here, but it's all inside this bigger push in here, right? So minor inducements can be still external inducements, right? But it has to be the structure of the same day. What does it mean? Of course, if you have this push again, high, whatever, and then comes back, now you have your box, right? And then let's say whatever, this push goes like this. Okay, so you have a range, something like this, perfect, right? And then it induces low in here. Okay, that is of course an external inducement intraday, right? Because it obviously induces out of this range externally, but is still considered internally because it's still in this bigger push, right? So of course, depending on what the day did, right, we either can look for mitigations in here or inducements, again, depending on what the day and the cycle did, but we'll dig into that later, but understand this also, right? Then medium inducements are always external inducements and require an inducement of structure to the left. Again, easiest scenario, we covered it before, where we have our range, the day starts here, right? And of course here, range is around, perfect. Then minor inducement out of Asia range, right? Let's make it like this, even more obvious, perfect, right? Triple top in here, comes here, fakes obviously the break of structure to low side, right? Fakes some sort of smart money mitigations in here, but then obviously fakes the directional shift, comes higher, builds up equal highs once again, induces, now becomes medium, and now obviously we can get interested into that. Okay, so medium always needs structure to the left outside of the day. Okay, perfect. Then what we have as well, major inducements, they of course are always based on multiple days, and of course they're always external, right? And they require a significant structure to the left. Higher time frames will help you, of course, sometimes even the 5 minutes, right? If you have 5 minute structure like this, blah blah, finally gets out, right? And then there's multiple days, blah blah, forming equal lows here and here and here, and then comes lower into some sort of mitigations in here, right? Perfect, that's makes sense. But this, guess what, faking the equal lows for the later purpose, right? Building a smart money trap, then induces all these crazy inducement equal lows in here, and then we trade away from that, right? So that's major inducements looking of significant structures to the left. What went on there? There's the major liquidity, higher time frame biases, and all stuff like that. Okay, so that's the basic inducements, and let's go to the next topic.